I'm at Mobile World Congress. I'm on the Oracle stand with Elmar Rode, who's the Director of Comms Solutions. Elmar, thanks for the time. We're standing at something here called Concept to Cash for Business Services. And after a brief discussion, you've explained to me it's really focused on benefits for the sales team and the sales manager. Can you take me through the life cycle you've got up here?
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So what we have on the chart here is obviously this is the process of what the telco's enterprise customer would go through when, let's say, looking for new enterprise services. So researching the market, launching an RFP, looking at the offers they get, and then finally deciding something. So what we are helping customers with, telco customers with, is actually to go through the entire lead to opportunity to quote to order process. Where we actually have a couple of points we think are interesting or important for the industry. The first one is making the sales reps more productive, because we see this is a growing market for most telco companies, and they have to grow in an efficient way to actually grow with the number of people that have. So it's very important to make the sales teams more productive.
Right. And so the operators are mainly talking to you about this because they want productivity out of those sales teams.
Yeah.
So it's this side of the model rather than the core infrastructure side over here.
Well, I think the core infrastructure is also important, and this is, I think, a second aspect that we're trying to focus on with the solution, is actually to streamline processes and actually automate the processes to, let's say, improve the quality for the customer in the end, so that everything that was promised to him in the sales cycle is also what he's getting delivered once he gets the service.
Okay.
And one additional point I try to make is, obviously it's important to properly manage this business. So from a sales management point of view, it's extremely important to have sales governance, look at what are the different KPIs, and actually always know where you are in the business at the moment.
Right. Can you tell me more about the sort of benefits that you're talking to operators about when they come to you at the show?
Well, I think, as I said, there are three main type of benefits that we are seeing. The first one is, as I already mentioned, it's improving the sales efficiency, so improving productivity of the sales teams. And there are a few things which are important here. I think the first one is mobility, giving the sales reps the access to data, to the current status at any point in time and also at any place. The second thing is, these can be pretty complex processes, so it's, people are working with a larger team on that type of process. So that's why collaboration is important, to actually use the knowledge of the entire sales team to come up with something which is really compelling for the customer. This is the sales reps application. You can see it's the same one we have on the screen. So this is what the sales rep is dealing with. So if he would like to get a view on what are his customers, he gets the view. So this is the list of customers that this sales rep is in charge of. And if I'm going into one of these customers, I see, well, there's an opportunity in this customer, and I can drive the entire opportunity from an initial contact towards, let's say, creation of a proposal for a customer, including capturing the order on this mobile device. So even if I'm going into a meeting with the customer, I can update it and have all the latest information with me.
Okay. Well, it seems a very viable proposition.
Yeah.
What's the feedback you're getting?
Yeah, so customers are really keen on this, because customers are doing that today. Yeah, customers do have support for these type of processes, but typically it's spread across multiple systems. So people have to go to different applications to do certain things, but there's no way through the entire process. There's no integration, so you have to duplicate information, you have to re-enter in information. And that's something we also hear the feedback from customers quite often, where the end customers or the enterprise customers are explaining, well, you sold me this, but what I'm getting on my invoice is something totally different. And then one of the root causes is that CSPs are using all these different siloed systems as part of that process.
Okay, well, thanks very much for the overview.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.